We are back out here doing it again, beachcombing. Last night was crazy. It was 100K winds plus. Trees were blowing sideways, and in my head I was thinking I can't wait to get down to the beach and see what's washing up, because I'm on Vancouver Island, and as you guys know, so much stuff is washing up on shore. It's exciting walking the beaches here and seeing what we can find. But shout out to everybody that's new on the channel. Since I've been on Greg Oven's video, I've got, 600 or 700 new subscribers on my channel that probably got here from Greg's. Thank you guys. I just want to let you know, one of my favorite things to do is get out here after the storm, see what washed up, and it's like the lottery, man. If you scroll down in my channel, you'll see all the cool finds I've made. I have even found human ashes in a bottle. If you would like to see that video where I found the human ashes, just watch this video right here. Okay, another thing I like doing is cleaning up the beaches. If you're gonna be walking a beach, it's better to take out more garbage than you bring in. I'm gonna use this tripod bag and I'm gonna fill it with garbage. They say the world has a shortage of seaweed, but it is washing up here every night. So somebody needs to start a seaweed factory. But what is this? This is some sort of kelp that I've never seen. Oh yeah, look at this. Some sort of steel here, twisted up in the rocks. Rope score. Everything is just stuck in these rocks. Nice dalisite. Find a lot of dalisite around here. Like for example, look at that one there. That's got some green crystals in it. Oh yeah, look at that, some little caves in there. Okay, back at the truck here, there was not much of that beach. I know. The beach was kind of just blank. That happens sometimes, that's fine. I got more time. I'm gonna run down the highway to the next beach exit and we're gonna check that one out. We're at a new beach now and this is way better. I mean, we got a whole bunch of shoreline here and I'm already seeing some dimensional lumber scores. Nice high tide line to walk right here. See if we can find some fishing gear today. Another board right there. There's a nice salvageable board. Screaming to be a boardwalk. Yeah. I'll take it home if it's good enough. There's another board right there. Some more wood, kind of junky. I'll get a nice 2x6. Chuck that on the old roof rack. Oh, there's one right there. That is actually a half decent little salvageable board right there. Might take that home. And look at this. The end of this log's been stamped. 98707. What does that mean? It's obviously cedar. It's a nice little butt end of a cedar log with a nice stamp on it. If anybody knows what that means, let me know in the comments, because that's interesting. I like seeing stuff like that and finding out what it really means, Piece of garbage here. Green ring of some sort. I'm gonna be picking up the garbage today. Cleaning up the beaches, man. Another board there, not really usable. Oh, there's some garbage I missed. A bag. More plastic. Always so much plastic floating around in the ocean. They gotta start making more stuff out of wood. Ooh, nice piece of cedar right here. I mean, she's rotted up, but you could get a lot of kindling out of that. Huh, would you look at that? Down here in this high tide line, checking it out, and it looks like somebody has been throwing away tomatoes at some point, somewhere. There's a tomato plant here, and really, there's a green tomato. I could take that home, salvage this, as one would say, take it home, put it on the windowsill, and let that redden up. And you know what? Just for fun, I think I might. There's another one. We got some green tomatoes here. Let's smell them, see if they've been washed by the sea. Yeah, we're gonna take those just for fun. I mean, look at this nice log right here. But this is a beauty. This was cut off. This must have came off of a log boom. Looks to me like a Douglas fir for sure. It's not a spruce, that's a fir. Good 15-foot section of log there. Just sitting here, waiting to be salvaged. Whoever wants to buy a salvage license, you can do that. But a lot of people around here just use the driftwood on their properties, which is acceptable and cool. Look at this nice long one right here. There's a beauty piece of wood right there. there's a nice butt end of a cedar tree. Look at that. That's a beauty. That is sweet. Just washing up here. Should go home and get my chainsaw. This is a nice one right here. That's beauty. Oh, there's some garbage. Coffee crisp. What we got here? Top of a coffee cup. Oh, look at that. Suntanner. Laying flat on his back, like totally relaxed. Suntanner right there. That is a rock crab. Probably not legal, but those would have been some pretty meaty claws right there. There would have been some good meat in that guy. Huge old butt of a cedar tree right here. Interesting rock right there. There's another one. That one's even bigger. That would have been a keeper. Look at the size of that claw. I mean, this must be a pretty good crabbing area out here. We got big crabs in the area. Look at the pincher on this. That's an old whitey. There we go. We always find shoes. We got here beautiful sandal. Looks pretty small. Kids, if you lost your sandal, hit me up in the comments. One of the things my brother-in-law Jason said I should be trying to do is start off a beachcomb in my bare feet and just upgrade along the way. So this is pretty small, but I would be pretty happy to find this still. Seeing something already in the high tide line here. Ah, flasher. I knew I'd find some fishing gear out here. That's a nice flasher. Says sockeye flasher. Cool. I don't really fish sockeye, but you know what? In a pinch, I could probably use that flasher. So, just like I said, there's always fishing gear out here. You'll always find some fishing gear if you really look hard. And today I found a nice little sockeye flasher, but I am in Campbell River. The sockeyes aren't crazy around here. But I have heard lately some people catching some sockeye in the Campbell River. That is kind of a crazy rock right there. Yeah, right, get out of town. This is hilarious. So I already have green tomatoes. I just found a Brussels sprout. Okay, like, how is there a Brussels sprout just sitting out here? That is hilarious. Okay, we're not finding any meat yet, but it's like we're finding some actual produce out here on the beach. Okay, here's another piece of gear. What we got here, a little spinner. Okay, it just occurred to me that I need to start a separate tackle box and put all the gear that I find throughout the year into it, and then maybe I'll do a movie of going out and trying to catch a nice salmon on salvaged gear, because none of it would actually be perfect anymore or right for the task, you know. Maybe a sockeye flasher with a spinner for the lake on it. Who knows? That might be fun. Just an old little sun-bleached spinner. What we got here? We got a shovel. All right, that is a nice shovel, still usable. I do have a 2-year-old. We're gonna salvage that. Big old hemlock. Nice big tree here, just washed up. I mean, that's still almost green. That washed up not long ago. Just a whole tree. Looks like somebody's, oh no, that it's probably just been rubbing on something. Nice cedar tree right here. I mean, it's small, but it was harvested. I mean, that's been cut. It was harvested by a processor. It's been debarked. And these are just logs that come off of the log booms. There's another one right here. You can see this, that there's the mark of the processor debarking it, and the buck end. I mean, these are all just logs that just wash up. I mean, if you had a salvage license, you could really be raking it in around here. Lumber skirt. Little 4x4, some 4x4 block, and some hardware. Look at all this seaweed. Oh, this is crazy. It's just so much seaweed. To think that the world has a shortage and there's just mounds of it down this beach here. I just feel like someone needs to harvest this seaweed. All kinds of different stuff here, like just like whatever kind of seaweed you need, we got it. Look at that. I always think this is a crab, but it's actually just like a dishcloth piece of seaweed. That is cool. Look at that. Chunk of cedar firewood washed up. You know what? Nothing significant, and that's fine. You know what? You're not always gonna find stuff. What you gotta do is just get out there and start looking, and that's the only way to make those good finds. You wanna find a glass Japanese fishing float, gotta get out there. You wanna find the perfect size shoe for your right foot, you gotta get out there, right? I'm on my way back to the truck, and who knows, maybe we'll still make some cool finds. Check out how long this one is. Look at this. There's a piece of kelp, right? We used to use them for beer bongs back in the day. Buck the top off, buck it down as long as you want, do the big old kelp funnel. But look how long this one is. It goes way over here. Still going. Bunch in there too. Are you kidding me? The list goes on. I just found celery. I literally just found some celery. That's celery right there. The list of vegetables goes on. We got green tomatoes, Brussels sprouts, and celery now. Well, that about wraps it up for today's beachcombing adventure. It was fun. I found a whole bunch of produce. Nothing super spectacular, but that's okay. Breathing in some fresh air, showcasing this beautiful beach line for you guys. And I got this guy fishing right out in front of me here. He ain't catching nothing though, so. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Jeremy Does Things, out. Hi, I'm Jeremy Collins from Jeremy Does Things, a channel where I explore the outdoors so you don't have to. Or, even better, so it inspires you to. Okay, we made it back to the truck. We got our flasher score. That's the salvage of the day. Plus we got some produce, you know, Brussels sprouts, some green tomatoes. I left the celery on there on the beach because it was kind of rotten. And I'm not gonna bring this with me. I just brought it out to show you guys what we got today. And I thought I was gonna fill this whole bag up with garbage, but really, man, that was a pretty clean beach. Not much more than just a few pieces of garbage. We got the coffee lid, we got the sandal, and we got some other pieces of garbage here. Jeremy Collins does a lot of cool things. If you found that fun, make sure to watch another one right here. Click this video right here and you'll see the next one. We got a lot of really cool videos coming up in the future, so make sure to stay tuned, and I love you guys.